Sanford Stadium in Athens. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Georgia Bulldogs. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Cardinals ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's not going to take the touchback. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Changing the routes with his receivers. Quick give. It's Temple. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. They'll give it to him again. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
We're going to run it. It's Arrington. All over him immediately.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Working the ground game. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride him again. Got enough for the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. The Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. Trying to establish the run. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Press center downs, going to the air. Fires immediately. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got the quick pass. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target.
It's complete. Trying to rumble in. He gets it in. Touchdown, Louisville. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Arrington. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. RPO complete. There he goes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Finds his man on the RPO. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Piles his way ahead. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
The give to Davis. Sees a crease. Breaks into the open. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Cardinals, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, showing off the arms. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Keep it on the ground. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Churns into the pile. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Straight ahead, it's Temple. Breaks the tackle. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Quarterback changing the play. Shotgun snap on third down. Out wide left, it's Arrington. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted for the 11th time. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Drops back on first down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Between the hashes, it's McCoy. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And the Cardinals have it with a first and goal. Fakes running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
Oof, that's one of those where you breathe really deep. It feels like the ball's in slow motion, just trickling out of bounds. Please get out of bounds. Offense catches a huge break.
Touchdown Cardinals. Put 6 on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Arrington. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll field it close to the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Great place to start for this offense. Set of downs going up top. In traffic, it's Hughes. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. The Cardinals will hustle to the line. Off play action.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you You can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver of the middle of the field.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right side, it's Hughes. Runs through him. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw on first. Throws it deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open, I had him, I just put too much underneath him and missed out on a big play.
Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. He wants to take the top off. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Running to the left. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Louisville calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side, 51 yards out. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side, 51 yards out. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Snap on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at New Mexico State taking on the number 16, the New Mexico Lobos. And it's the Lobos in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Mountain West.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Out wide right, it's McCoy.
And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They've built a cushion, built a lead, struggling to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down the field. He's making the right reads, and this offense is in a groove.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, the running back has it. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Extending the play. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. The defense set them up with a turnover and now to try to cash it in. Sells the run, looking to pass. Stepping to the right. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
You know, when you talk to quarterback coaches, they oftentimes say, my goal for my guy is to complete 65 to 70% of his throws. That has not been the case for this guy. He is under 33% throwing in this game. That's the reason, guys, why they're losing.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
The offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Great play by the defense, taking that back for a pick six. And as a quarterback, if you're going to throw to your running back, you've got to be accurate with it. Remember, they are not receivers. And if you make it difficult and tricky, bad things happen, and it did right there.
Coming out with it, it's Hughes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed, you know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back, get it into his hands quickly, let him go pick up the first.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's past the sticks. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Left side, it's Johnson. At the 35, he's got room. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
It's so nice to have that tight end that can be a chess piece. You can move him around, and then guess what? He can break tackles. He can make explosive plays. You've seen tight ends grow and get faster and bigger and stronger, and they throw it to him short, and look at the speed. He does the rest for the long touchdown catch.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Running inside, it's Arrington. Good, strong tackle.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on fourth down. Gets the back moving. Got to make the play on fourth. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Got the first down. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Cardinals trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Fresh center downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, Louisville! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Finds his big tight end. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. He turns that loose down the right side. Caught! They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. He's got the tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. The coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
He'll bring it out. It's Hughes. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Didn't even reach double digits on the scoreboard last week. They were challenged, and so far, much improved in this one. They were all over it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, when you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Caught.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. Downfield.